Today's video is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be tackling one room at a time. We are going to focus on a relaxing yet motivating video, but this is going to be something that is very relatable. We are going to be embracing the slow living, so I hope you guys are ready. Let's get started. Welcome back, my friends. Today we are going to welcome the day and focus on one thing at a time. Many times I wake up and I have a huge to-do list, but I am finding that if I can just focus on one thing from start to finish, that is so incredibly enjoyable. Also, I feel less rushed and I'm able to enjoy the rest of my day. So today I wanted to tackle my bedroom. I wanted to get it cleaned up. I want to tackle the bathroom a little bit and just get it ready. There are days where I just need to focus a little bit more time on one room, and that's what I'm doing today. I know with these videos, we often feel like we have to do every single room, or it has to be a whole house type of deep clean or cleaning motivation or a whole house declutter. But I just don't find those to be very realistic because let's just be honest, how often can you just declutter your entire house? How often can you deep clean your entire house in one day? I think most of us, we can't, whether it's we have life and children at home or jobs or just so many things come up. It is really hard to just do all of this in one day. So today I wanted to share a really relaxing video with you, just going through my day, focusing on one room, which is my bedroom and my bathroom, and just feeling accomplished with that. I'm also going to make this super relaxing, and I hope that you guys really enjoy this format. That cat is always at my feet, and as soon as she can get a good grip, she will do everything she can to hold on to my ankles. I feel like, especially with the New Year's, we all have usually like resolutions and goals that we have, and I feel like for me, I just want to slow down. Since I've been doing YouTube, which has been almost 8 years, I feel like I have just been in this go, 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 this wannabe boss babe hustle culture, if you will. And there's nothing wrong with that. But I feel like it burned me out. It really did. I was just trying to keep up and go and go and go. And it literally burned me out. And I just can't do it anymore. And I'm going to go into some details about what happened back last November that really made me wake up. But, I have to slow down. I have to. I've known in my spirit for the past about 3 years that something needed to change. I'll say when I was pregnant with Emma, I knew something needed to change, but I was just too scared. I didn't know what. And I've been begging God for some clarity. And I feel like it's coming. It's coming. But unfortunately, you have to go through the trials to even get that clarity. So I have a lot of stuff in here, and this has been just a catch-all drawer where I just throw everything that I'm usually holding or don't know where to put, especially in the evenings. So I want to utilize this space better. What's in here? I had to check. I wanted to utilize this space better, for sure. Guitar strings. Guitar strings, okay, all right. Those will be for Mr. Chris. I think I'm gonna put, I have the family adventure book. I'll put that in here. We need to do this for sure. And then practicing the way, and then a journal right there. Right there, that works. V-line lifting mask formation. That's fun. And then I will put, let's see, what else could go here? Okay, this in here, that could go there. This is great because I'm always needing this and I always end up leaving it out, so I'll put it right there along with my computer, an extension cord. These can all go in the bin. Just another drawer that often becomes a catch-all, and if your items don't have a home, you're just going to put them anywhere to get them out of sight, because that's how we tidy usually. We just start clearing things off. But if things don't have a home, you'll just put it wherever you can, because usually you just want to get the tidying over with. I know I am definitely guilty of that. So I really want you to try to focus on the principle of just putting everything back where it goes and having a home for everything. If you can really grasp that, cleaning and decluttering, all that will really be expedited, because you know where everything goes. But if you're holding an item and you're looking around, you're like, I don't know where to put this, I'm just gonna throw it in a drawer, I'm gonna throw it in the back of the closet. That is when things get out of hand, and we've talked about it so many times, but clutter attracts clutter. So if you can do anything today, work on one thing today, like I'm doing. I'm working on my bedroom and my bathroom today. I'm going to do a workout, and then I'm going to make a protein lunch. You gotta love those old school corded vacuums, but you're just not gonna get the same clean and suction with a cordless. And I have learned that cordless are amazing, but I think that everybody needs to own at least one good corded vacuum if you have rugs and carpet. Hardwood floors, don't worry about it. But if you want good deep cleaning, you've got to have a corded vacuum. So my goal for this year was to really start off with a different mindset. I wanted my mentality to completely change. I knew that I needed to start taking care of myself better. I knew I needed to rest more. I knew I needed to get my body healthy. And so that is something that I have been trying to do very consistently. And especially with the new year, I committed to making exercise a regular thing for me. I need that a part of my lifestyle. So to help me stay on track and get motivated, I've been using the Trainwell app. What I love about Trainwell is it is the connection and accountability that I need, but in the privacy of my home. I can actually do this anywhere. So morning, afternoon, or night, it is flexible for me. I am also able to pick out my trainer, and I was able to tell them everything I needed. They are able to set up a workout regimen for you, personalized for you. So this app combines the personalization and accountability of human expert with the flexibility of technology. The virtual trainer customizes guided workouts to my goals, All the programs are tailored to your specific needs and they are continuously adapted. With the app, you can work out anytime or anywhere. This has really helped me stay consistent. This has also given me the confidence to show up for myself. I always say this is the best type of self-care. I want to encourage you guys to make you a priority. Check out the Trainwell app. I'll have all the information in my description box. You will be able to use my link and get 14 days free with your own expert personal trainer. This is the year for you. Hey, I also want to say thank you, Trainwell, for sponsoring this portion. So to finish up a little bit of that story, I was going to tell you that about November, I started having panic attacks and severe anxiety attacks. I've struggled with anxiety attacks for almost 20 something years. Panic attacks, not as bad, not really. Maybe a couple of times in my life, but it happened to me. And honestly, I thought I was a goner. I really did. And so I took myself to the hospital because listen, I'm someone that does not like to go to the hospital. I don't like if I cut my finger or I hurt myself, I will figure it out, give me some aspirin and I'll rest. But I was like, something's really wrong here. So I took myself to the hospital. And after a battery of tests, heart tests and x-rays and this, that, and the other, it came out that basically I was severely dehydrated. My sodium had bottomed out and I was having a panic attack. And I honestly thought it was a joke that she told me that. But she said, oh no, you really need to figure out how to manage your stress. So laying there in the bed at the hospital, I had to reevaluate some things. When I have a really bad panic or anxiety attack, it takes me about 5 to 7 days to recover. Sincerely, like every day I'm off. I just don't feel right. I feel like I'm on the verge again. But once that went away, and in that time, I was reading a ton of books. I'm watching a ton of YouTube videos on how to overcome it and heal from it. And I was like, okay, after that 5 days went by, I felt like I was just a better version of myself. And I was like, okay, that was a one-time event. Thank God, I'm good. I'm okay. And then it came back. And then it came back again, and then it came back again. And so I realized, okay, we've got a problem here. And I really believe that my body was screaming at me. Instead of using the word anxiety, I'm going to use alarm. I learned it from the anxiety doctor. He's amazing, Russell Kennedy. I've read his books. He's awesome. I share him on Instagram quite often. Check him out. But when I changed the word from anxiety to alarm, I was like, okay, so I'm in alarm right now. What is my body trying to tell me? And it was definitely a wake-up call on how I was treating it and what I needed to do to get healthy. And one of the biggest things I realized is I've got to slow down. I can't keep up. I cannot do this. I have to just basically march to the beat of my own drum. I've got to do my own thing. And I have been so scared to do that. Really, really scared to do that. But I felt like there was a calling on my life to kind of pivot for several years, but I was too scared. But my body finally said, you know what, scared or not, you have no choice. So that is another reason why I want to be bringing these slow living videos, because I don't know about you guys, but my nervous system cannot handle all this go, 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 boss babe, hustle, hustle culture. You know, the busier you are, the more powerful you are. I just can't do it. I can't. I just want to savor my family. I want to be healthy. I want to enjoy my life. And I just want to slow down. If this resonates with you all, I'd love to know or hear in the comments below. You know, there's a time and a place for many things, and I'm still going to do the motivating videos, but I'm just really trying to figure out what's right for me. And so it's going to be a journey. And I think that's what life's about. We're always allowed to pivot. We're always allowed to change gears. It's our life. So let me know, does that resonate with any of you guys? And I just think that it would do all of us good to just slow down a little bit. Sometimes we feel like we really can't, especially with social media. You feel like you can't, you got to keep up, but it's just not good for us. We're really not meant to sit back and watch other people and compare ourselves and just feel like we have to keep going by this invisible motor. It's not healthy. And I want you guys to be healthy because I love you all so, so much. So thank you all for watching today's video. Would you hit that subscribe button, like this video, and just thank you for being here. It really does mean the world to me, and I'm thankful I get to share my story with you, and I hope that it helps somebody. So I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.